Another function we want to explore is this idea called a piecewise function. Now, what do you think that means? Yeah, you're right. We're going to take a function and kind of look at it in different pieces, or maybe we're going to take different pieces and put them together. For example, most cell phone companies will charge you based on a flat rate, then how much more if you go over, either for data usage or whatever it might be. So let's take an example that I have here set for us, where I have a cost function that's a function of t. So cost of t. My cost will depend on how much time I use or how much usage I will get. And it tells me and describes that it will cost me $20 for all time that's used between 0 and 60 minutes or hours or whatever we might have as our units. The cost will change though, that anytime after 60, the cost will change. It will be the base plus additional 40 cents or 40.4 units of that cost. So what does that mean? What's that going to look like? What can we do with that? Well, let's say, for example, I'm just curious what my cost is going to be if I have 20. So if my usage is 20 minutes, what's my total cost going to be? My total cost is going to be, I look up here, T is between 0 and 60. 20 represents the flat fee. So that's just going to be a flat fee of $20. Well, what if my usage goes up to 100? Again, is it minutes or hours? Not sure, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that it's an even increment, that I'm looking at 100 in this particular case for this model. So what's the cost going to be at that case or that time frame? Well, since t is greater than 60, I'll use the second part of this function. 100 minus 60, I'll just put that in there. And now I'll work that down. Point 4 of 40, 4 times 4 is 16, 1 0, move the decimal, 16. And I get a cost of $36 for that particular idea. Okay, graphically, what does that look like as well? Because we kind of understand that, that we get to a point where we use more, we start getting charged additional amount. Well, let's graph that out where I have the vertical axis will be my cost function. My horizontal axis will be my time. And the times are up to 60, 100. So let's just go in increments of 10, 10, or let's go in 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. And my cost, what's a good unit of measurement on the cost? I have a cost of 20, I have a cost of 30. So who knows how much farther the cost will go up. So we can go up by, well, let's go by tens. My cost for the first 60 minutes was a flat fee of 20. And then from there, it takes on this model where it represents where I have an increase on that function as well. So the function here is 20. The function here is represented by 20 plus 0.4 times 100. Well, sorry, minus 4 times t minus 60. And you can see the more I use, my cost will go on up after I reach a certain threshold to begin with.